वासुदेवाय। सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। शांति शांति शांति। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। शांति शांति शांति। Good evening. Today our boys gave the bell, I think 5 minutes early. It just takes us 4 to 5 minutes to gather you here. So next class onwards, the bell will be given around 5:24 or 5:23. If any of you find it difficult to stand, you can just sit on the stone slab. This side also. Nilabatam kashtam anipiste. If you feel you're tired and exhausted, you can just sit there, okay? So now please, page number 42 for today's quote. The second quote in the page and also the first quote on page number 43. We shall take up these two quotes for today. What makes the difference between man and man is the difference in the Shraddha and nothing else. What makes one man great and another weak and low is the Shraddha. History of the world is the history of human who had faith in themselves. That faith calls out the divinity within. You can do anything. You fail only when you do not strive sufficiently to manifest infinite power. As soon as a man or nation loses faith, death comes. So faith in ourselves, faith in God, this is the secret of greatness. Pakana inko quote-lo undi. Faith in yourself and faith in God. When you exude confidence that I can do, I can achieve, it is possible with me, I have the strength in me. So you are exuding confidence. But that confidence must be, the self-confidence we say in English, Telugu word is Atma Vishwasam. So Atma, what is that Atma? In English the word is self. What is that self? Have you ever thought on that? మన మీద మనకు విశ్వాసం, నా మీద నాకు విశ్వాసం కదా ఆత్మవిశ్వాసం అంటే. నా మీద అంటే దట్ నా రిఫర్స్ టు వాట్? హలో, ఇట్స్ ఏ సెల్ఫ్, ఆత్మ. ఓకే, యు సీ the confidence that an individual exudes after surrendering himself to God is the real confidence. You have surrendered yourself at the feet of the Lord. I am a servant of the Lord. Okay, I am an instrument in the hands of the Lord. And a confidence born of that kind of surrender is real confidence. Otherwise it is aham. You know, there are two things, right? Ego, we say, no? So confidence based on ego is not true confidence. Confidence based on surrender to the Lord is true confidence. You consider yourself as a servant of God, and because I am servant of the Lord, I am all powerful. Okay, that's real confidence. Otherwise, only egoistically you are saying, I am doing. It is there in every culture. Okay, that surrender is there in every culture. Islam means surrender. They keep saying, Inshallah, Inshallah, by the will of the Lord, by the will of the Lord. Will of the Lord. भगवान का संकल्प है, भगवान का इच्छा होता है, मेरा इच्छा नहीं होता है. You may wish for so many things, but they don't happen. But only if the God also wills the same way, things will happen. So, which will is supreme? God's will. God's will is manifesting through us, happening through us. Have we attuned our will to the Lord's will? That is the question. So, Swamiji here is saying, history of the world is the history of few men who had faith in themselves. Vivekananda surrendered himself at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna, his guru, his spiritual teacher, and then he exuded the highest self-confidence because he had touched the self, core of his own being. ఆయన ఆత్మను టచ్ చేశారు కాబట్టి అంత శక్తి వచ్చింది. సో ఇట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ యూ సరెండర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎట్ ద ఫీట్ ఆఫ్ ద డివైన్ అండ్ యూ ఎగ్జూడ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. ఐఎమ్ ఎన్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్, ఎన్ ఏజెంట్ ఇన్ ద హ్యాండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద డివైన్. Faith in yourself and faith in God, that is the secret of success, Swami says. He is also talking about Shraddha. We know in our culture, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. We have discussed that already. What is this Shraddha? This is a Sanskrit word. There is no English equivalent word for this Sanskrit word Shraddha. You can translate it as determination, you can translate it as diligence, but that is not the right word. Shraddha means ability to hold on oneself to a great ideal. You commit yourself to a great ideal. So today our condition is like this. So you take up a high ideal. You hold on to it for some time. Afterwards you give that up. Again you take some other ideal. Again, some other ideal like that. So there are problems, there are obstacles, there are hurdles whenever you take up a higher ideal or great ideal, when you put something great into practice in real life. But Shraddha means you take up a higher ideal and then hold on to that for life. Okay? Come what may. ఏదైనా రావచ్చు సమస్య, ఏదైనా రావచ్చు అవరోధం, but you don't care. You hold on to that ideal. That is the secret of success. That's called Shraddha. Swami says, for want of Shraddha, everything on the brink of ruin in this country. Because they are not serious, Swami says. Shraddha లేదంటే ఏంటి? సీరియస్గా లేరు. దేన్ని సీరియస్గా తీసుకోడు, దేని మీద దృష్టి పెట్టాడు. ఇవాళ కొన్ని రోజులు ఇది ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత దాన్ని వదిలేస్తాడు, తర్వాత ఇంకో దాన్ని పట్టుకుంటే దాన్ని వదిలేస్తాడు. That's actually fickleness of mind. Such people won't achieve great heights in life in any field. So that's why it's very important you have Shraddha. That's what the meaning of the word Shraddha. Ability to hold on to a great ideal, a higher ideal for a prolonged period of time. And to become successful, you need to have self-confidence. What is true self-confidence? Faith in oneself and faith in God. My faith in myself is born of my faith in God. That is actually real self-confidence. And the people who have surrendered themselves at the feet of the Lord and who have considered themselves as the agents and instruments of God, they will definitely achieve great heights in life. Today psychologists are talking about auto-suggestion. The nature of the mind is such, what you think you become. If you think yourself weak, weak you will become. If you think yourself strong, strong you will become. Every day you give this auto-suggestion to yourself, all power is within me, this is possible with me, nothing is impossible with me, I have the necessary purity in me, I have the required strength in me, okay, to achieve whatever the goal I have set before me. Keep on giving this auto-suggestion. It is important. Because there is that inherent and highest power latent in you, in all of us, as self, as consciousness, as soul. That is the core of our being. When you keep on giving this auto-suggestion to your mind, it draws energy and power from the core, which is called self. And you will be able to manifest that energy. So you need to give it every day on everyday basis. So this is called auto suggestion that helps you in so many ways. It purges your mind of all the negative energy, and slowly you will fill up your mind with so much of positive energy that miracles will happen, wonderful things will happen, things that you are not imagined will happen. Appudu you will be surprised that nalo inta shakti unda, right? In me there is this much of power. You will wonder at the powers that you have already hidden in you. They will become manifest. They will find expression only when you give this auto suggestion to yourself. So always keep saying that nothing is impossible with me. All power is with me. I can do anything and everything because I am the servant of the Lord. I am the agent of the Lord. I am the instrument of the Lord. Keep on giving these auto suggestions to your mind. So only positive energy will come. And then learning language is a small goal. Okay, you can achieve mightier goals, bigger goals, higher goals. Okay, thank you. Have a nice evening.